So, one of the more undesirable jobs of running our shop is this. Big mess. Smokehouse cleaning, but it's got to be done. So today, I'm going to do the smoke rack. The smokehouse, door, ramp, all that stuff. And another part of this is, which is, if Trav walks back there, you'll see it, but is the smoke chimney and a generator. Those I just did last week, so we're not going to do them today. But it's very important with this smokehouse to keep that smoke chimney clean, because it can catch fire. Many butcher shops have burnt down because of the smokehouse. So what we're going to be using is, it's a food grade cleaner. Sorry the label's a bit messed up, but it's Smokehouse cleaner from Walton's. Kind of spendy. This jug is 47 bucks for 1 gallon. So operating a smokehouse and cleaning it is not that cheap, but cleaning needs to be done. So what we have here is our pump sprayer. That's how I apply it. I know it says Roundup on it, which isn't very professional, but it's kept back in that corner. I'm the only one who touches it. The other reason we got this is this cleaners are very corrosive. So if you put this in a cheap can or a metal can pump sprayer, it'll eat it up in very short order. This is an all plastic bottle.
And this was not used with Roundup. I saw him take it out of the box. He bought it new from Lowe's. So don't even bother leaving a comment about that.
So we're gonna go ahead. It's a very nice sprayer. I mean, the nozzle's got all kinds of different, what are they called?
I guess settings.
Different settings you can set it to. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here and you'll see. So I have it on fan. Basically just gonna let that sit on there. And once again, this stuff is food safe, so I know it takes that burnt fat and creosote from the smoke right off, which can be scary to some people. Like, what the hell, what chemical are you using to do that? But it is certified as food safe. And it will get a very, very good rinse after I'm done spraying this all on. It does have a slight smell to it, which is why we have our ventilation fan running and the back door is open. I try to do this every 10 days or so.
Depends on how hard it runs, I guess.
I mean, normal conditions, I usually do this on Saturdays, because usually Saturdays we're not smoking that much, or it's a bit more flexible. But during the week it's very hard to do, because we usually run 2 or 3 loads a day through this thing. So, but for purposes of the video, today's Monday, so we made it work. It usually takes about a gallon of this stuff to clean it. So,
Yeah, I mean, look at this.
it is a messy job. You'll see as the stuff sits on here, it'll start dripping on the floor. And yeah, we like to keep stuff looking shiny around here. So this is part of the regiment here, to keep our place looking top notch. Visuals is everything for customers. Even if it costs a bit of money, it's worth it. Should I take off that smoke pipe and show them the inside of it?
Sure.
Part of the video. So this here is the smoke generator. Pellets are there, but this whole unit I push out there to the drain in front of the smokehouse and clean it. Like we were saying, inside of this pipe can get pretty messy. Like you see all that fine stuff. Then the sawdust has a way of making a very fine dust in there, and that's what catches fire if you don't keep it clean. See this in here? All that stuff, that'll catch fire. The way this generator starts up, it has a probe in the bottom, a little rod element about yay long, and it heats that up to 800 degrees, starts putting pellets on it, and once it's going, the element shuts off, so it gets very hot for 15-20 minutes. And this pipe is so hot you can hardly touch it. But I'm not worried about this here. We cleaned that last week. I try to do that about every 2 weeks. So we're gonna let this stuff sit here for a minute, and then we will hose it off. We'll be right back. So it's been about 10 minutes since this cleaner has been on these surfaces. And I'm going to go ahead and spray it off with really hot water, like 170 degrees. It will not take it all off. I'm going to have to do some scrubbing, but it'll do 80 to 90% of what's on there. So I'm going to go ahead and spray, and you'll see. Still got to use some elbow grease. So I rinsed everything off. As I said, it'll take off 80 to 90% of the worst stuff, but then we got to scrub it. So I'm going to hit it one more time with our cleaner here, and then I'm going to use my well-used brush that's designated just for the smokehouse to give it a good old scrub, get everything off that we can. These walls we can get pretty clean, but the floor is going to be, it's very, just from, I guess, being baked on, and just a floor is always dirty. So it's going to be kind of hard to get clean, but we'll give it a brush. It won't look as nice as the walls, but you'll see here. So I'm going to let that sit for another few minutes, and then we'll go at it with my tool here. long handle like this also helps, because there's all kinds of stuff dripping from the ceiling up there. Helps you stay out of it, so you don't have it running down your neck and your back and beyond, if you know what I mean. Do you know, Trav?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Places to where the sun don't shine.
Yeah, exactly. So as you can see, there's definitely stuff on the floor here that's not going to be coming off, but I'm good with that. The other part I take out of here is this unit. It's a wet bulb sock. It goes on the bottom probe here, this one. And it hangs down into this tank like that and monitors the this is a water bath here, which gets filled up with this just water, just to keep this sock moist and wet. And then the top probe here is the house temperature, and over here we have the internal temp probe. I'm going to give that a scrub with a brush, but I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off. This unit I usually just take and soak it in bleach for 10-15 minutes, and it'll clean up, be reusable. Not that side yet. This is the underneath side of the rack here. So that's about the long and the short of it. Obviously, if I'm going to go ahead and give this a good rinse for 5-10 minutes. I run the fan in there just to get make sure we got all clean water in there. Everything's been very well rinsed, and then we're going to call it good. If you guys have a cleaner that you use, if you're a small processor or running a smokehouse, if you got something better than this, better price, works better, let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was educational. See you next time.